Oh dear, hi. Well, I'll start straight in with that, although I've got a new gimbal. And looking at the design of it, right, well, I wouldn't have brought it, actually. But notice it's totally different and better. There's where you can put your iPhone in, get it? And there's no, yes, even that would be like rare. That would be, oh no, hold on. Well, actually, yeah, you get me both, as far as I can see, both, whether you're doing portrait or landscape, the way it's designed, which is how the other one should be, it's not going to hit against that. I haven't tried it, though. I've been busy one thing and another. It's there and it's not going to run away. Very low on money. Very low. That's tied in. Well, I do believe that the powers of darkness are blocking me, right, we say. But then some people say, well, no such things as powers of darkness. Well, then there isn't, because they are limited. So that's the positive mantra out of that, is God is actually in charge. But the most recent thing is 2 bank payments, right, were paid. That's my energy bill, right, and also my Sky TV bill. Roughly about over £100, both of them, right? So 1 minute I'm looking on my online banking, to get a balance, and I look and it said, get it, both these bills are paid. Then I had a sum. And then I thought, oh, well, maybe I can afford to pay the £200 to Facebook. Then, literally minutes, I was waffling about and that, and then looked back, and they'd both been returned. I've had this explained to me, but yeah. So, although the bank was saying they'd been paid, they were stopped because there wasn't enough funds in the bank. Okay. And so they've been returned. So what that means in street language is I will have to pay them again. And so my bank balance wasn't what it looked like. Yeah. In my mind, oh, well, that's both those bills paid. There's only to pay. And so, let me think. Yes, I've only paid £100, which is all I could afford because of these 2 things returning. I haven't looked at my Facebooky sort of. Well, it's actually a special page, but it's all bloody bullshit to me. Yeah, I've got this M+. It's not email. It's its own messenger thing, and it's not messenger. That's just the trip. And both, supposedly, all my Facebook contactees use this. Although Mark Zuckerberg, I do still contact via conventional email. So the trip is, I haven't paid the £200 that I did agree, but I think they can understand that. Yes, because I've sent the receipt. It's a big thing. But my latest scenario to them is that, ties in with Matty. There you go. Matty's home's been completely flattened in a hurricane. And so any good father, and I'm telling you that, I'm a godfather, I'm afraid every spare penny I've got is going to go to Matty. She's got friends and things. It's logic. If you're homeless, even though you might have got friends to give them some space, you're going to need more money to sort things out and whatever. Obviously, she's good. She's told me how much she needs just to rebuild this shelter. Get me? I think she quoted 10,000 pesos. Because I've told her to do that. I said, look, just tell me what you need. That's the mantra, you see. And I stress need. That is like a mantra. Not what I want, Rolling Stones come in. Can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. It's a mantra. So she's looked at it and said, well, I do need 10,000 pesos. So it's not actually a lot of money, but it is. So that goes into my brain. That goes up to my angel. See, that's how it works. Get it? Ask and you shall receive, but you must ask. Yeah, and you only ask for what you need, not what you want. So it's a constant processing, but me and Matty aren't in that scenario. It can come to that if I get this lottery winnings, the same mantra. Well, I'm sorry, Matty, you might want she does need that, a motorbike. But so that is in a need, get it? Oh, that's gone in the brain, right? Right. Yeah. To take the kids to school, it is a definite need. Although you could argue, no, it's a need. As I know, transport's very important. And I know that. Well, I'll go off onto that in a minute, mate. There's stuff for that. Right, we'll stick with Matty. So I've actually got, as I sit here, less than £40 in the bank. And I've got until my next pension, I believe it's the 14th. Yeah, just about that. Yeah, I've got about 9 days to go, see. So it's not like, a couple of days. I mean, you can live out there's that ilk, and I've been there all the time. But I've actually got tons of food. I bought this big joint. Okay. No, not that joint. Joint of meat. I'm having it right. And it's me a duck thing. It's obviously for Christmas. Well, one thing and another, I think I ended up just having whatever I had, but it wasn't the joint. But that joint's probably, if I could squeeze it, probably about 6 days. Oh, yeah. I mean, if I'm on a diety, it's big. So I'll get a big joint. I've only got a little oven, right? It's all Mickey Mouse, but yeah. But that hasn't been kept. Then I've got about 3 or 4 cheapy sort of meals that you can get from the co-op, time dated, but they're just whacked straight in the freezer. So I'm really well fitted up when I think about it. So I've easily got 9 days worth of food. So that can be white dosage. And there are little extras. Well, it's food. Dairy, milk. I use a lot of milk with medicine. I love big, tall milkshakes, which I've got my oil in. I've just made a batch of me medicine. That's a litre. And I've got, a good stash now. But on the back of my brain, again, but it will have to be when the car comes, I'm going to set myself up as a healer. I've already done it. I've designed a card, get it, and I'll just pop down to the Findorn Foundation. I don't see coming down. Oh, Graham, you keep going on a bit. No, I'd have no trouble going to the Phoenix shop, because that is actually open to the public sort of facility. Get it? But I might have trouble going to the cafe. Now, why do I share that? Because someone's just had their 100th birthday, Dorothy McLean, right? And I met Dorothy, being a good empath, sarcastic remark. Oh no, I meet the important people, and I've linked into them, and I've linked into Eileen Caddy, or she's still called Caddy because whatever. I've had tea with Eileen Caddy. No, that's a real linking. You could just pass someone and, oh, hello, Eileen. There's a lot of people do suck. I've just done that. They're just saying hello to her because she's famous. So, no, this is a genuine, she would wanted to spend some time with me. Suss me out that and says, just sort of, would like to join me for tea. So I've been into a little house, which I believe now John Caddy lives in, right? And I've had tea with Eileen. So we've definitely linked. And then the other lady, it's a Mickey Mouse. Both of them That's Eileen Caddy, right? He's gone blank. Dory, come on, Graham, what the hell is it? Eileen Caddy there, and this other lady there who's just celebrated her 100th birthday. What are the founding members? So, definitely I have had tea with Eileen, yeah, and definitely I met Eileen in the nature sanctuary, and I brought through some words. It was received because they have 3 of us in there. Oh, if I'd have done, oh, right, no, I once did the same thing at a normal timed big sanctuary meeting. See, again, these same trips. And if it's spiritual and open, you contain this. But they're such on a power trip and so arrogant to think that their little rituals well, this is a classic example. I come in once every couple of years, generally, and so I'm not up to date with the latest because we've had that conflict as well, right? The latest rules that have been instigated or the unwritten rules, get it? See, that's how God uses me. I know that. I'm Demolition Man, mate. I can really relate to that song. Sting kills conversation as I come into the room, and I'm a demolition man, yeah. Sting's been through some shit. Yeah. Maybe Anne. Probably turn around, what the fuck are you on about? What do you mean? It's about me working on the building site. It can be. Get it? It can be both. Oh, yeah. And I've gotten by the bollocks there. Many people can bring forth lyrics and they have different levels of interpretation. But true. It comes out when they get in, you get these stupid interviews, right? Well, what was that song all about, John, right? It's John Lennon. And the music critic got told, well, maybe John was winding the cunt up, you never know. So he comes out of all his intellectual speculation and then he says, no, it's fuck all. He didn't swear a lot, but I do. That's right. Cosmic humour, 18 plus. Now that means I've given everybody a formal warning that may be watching this that there's going to be some swearing. So you've had your warning, or maybe I'll get a little sticker, whatever, lots of little things you can do, so that, I don't even need to say that. It's registered as Cosmic Humour 18 plus, I believe, on YouTube. Criticism of YouTube. You might wonder, YouTube, well, this is going to YouTube anyway, why I've deleted a lot of my videos. So I've got them here. They're not lost. But whether you're doing this deliberately or it's automated, but I've noticed that a lot of the photographs that you choose to go with my video are things that get it, and not very pleasant. They might be true and it could just be a coincidence, but you could be deliberately trying to put people off, Right? Oh yeah, it's a shot of me perhaps moving in a comedy thing, get it? And I can appear a complete fucking nutter idiot. So, if you continue to do that, I just will edit them, cut them out. I've got them here, and when the penny drops, if it does, suddenly I get some recognition, because I am a cosmic comedian, maybe a bit ahead of my time. I am a lay Baptist priest that brings the cutting word, again, ahead of my time. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've just had it revealed to me that a lot of the Jesus Fellowship Church, which is where I was trained, find me an embarrassment. Yeah. But the truth's the truth. Ooh. No, if someone does happen to come and go to the Jesus Fellowship Church, a reporter, whatever, but just, knows me through the video show, just that. Oh, anyone, do you know Graham Clark, Graham Life thing? Just general chit-chatty shit. And they've deliberately excommunicated me. That's why we don't talk about him. There's a few other people that I can imagine would fit into this ilk. Mark Strong, right? In fact, we're very similar, me and Mark Strong, in our scenario. Mark Strong was pitched as strong means strong face. So he was the leading celibate brother. Now, celibacy will incorporate that such a celibate brother will move in ministries that a married brother wouldn't move in. So generally celibates within the Jesus Fellowship Church are given a lot of extra respect and, given more serious notching and all this shit, because they do generally move in ministries that married people wouldn't move in. Cutting word obviously comes to word. Mind, you're with your wife and your little kiddies and that, and then someone comes in. It's not as bad as it sounds, but it is cutting, meaning all trivial niceties are out the window. Yeah? So, right, I'm a married man and I'm with my wife and kids, and this brother calls on you, because that's what goes on in the church. Brotherhood's big. Oh, yeah, I don't think we have TVs, or didn't, but I think they've moved into the internet. Well, there you go. I think, yeah, they get to probably, a few people might know about me, but very few. Internet's frowned upon, TVs are frowned upon. We moved to what's called brotherhood. So when we weren't working, we would intermingle amongst the many houses there are, and we'll build brotherhood, like building friendship. Get to know one another better, and a strong brotherhood. Get it? And I'm out psychoanalyzing myself here. Probably find out no one knows a fucking thing about my fucking, right? If I was to return, I'm looking for people I might have known this for a few years. Woo! Yeah. I did get me ministries and ministries out. I did stay probably a couple of years after. That's 1988. So if we say 1990, I actually left the church. Oh, I've done this. 1990 to 2010. And 20, yes, 30 years. Oh, yeah. Now, a lot of people are dead. And there might not be actually many people still alive in the Jesus Fellowship Church when I was there. Why not? But it's on record. Should be. And so we're going around the circle. I just had a bit of resistance, and so I can share it. I've got very short tolerance. That's it, when people patronise you. Yeah. If someone comes at me in what I feel is a patronising thing, and it's a public statement, so I don't people won't do it. Now, Graham, we weren't quite that, but it was that. Can you cut down on the swearing, please? Now, to me, if that's just a private thing, which there is a facility for all that, right? So someone sends me a private little thing through Messenger, we can have a bit of a exchange, but then I'd probably say, well, look, you know, that's the way you feel, just excommunicate yourself from me. Block my, because you can do that very simply. You know, they call it following or whatever. And if they're an official friend, you can just unfriend them. Best thing to do, isn't it? Okay, I'm pushing your buttons. You don't like the way I move. Unfriend me. And why do I do that? Because I've got, well, hundreds of people, probably, waiting to become my friends. I'm limited to 5,000. And at one time, not so much now, but I was a very popular chappie. And I had quite a few sharings of Facebook. One was an ego trip. It was just, can you extend my friendship because you're limited to 5,000? And I don't move in normal friendship. Meaning I don't enter into lengthy text exchanges with people. I do a fucking video. And that video can be for all my friends, get it? So keep in touch with me, and they can also video me back, get it? And that's the way I've worked. And I also work through pictures, healing mandalas. That's how I built up 5,000 friends. Because I can't text for fuck. There's obviously a reason behind that. So I just video. It just happened just now. Someone contacts me. I don't enter into this texting because A, they can be wasters and all that. So I just, click the icon, you want a video chat. And 9 times out of 10, they don't. And it's telling me quite a bit. They're probably not who or what they make out they are. Especially women. That's a funny one, though. That's just happened. What you like in bed? Well, harmless, I like people to just be straight with me and what's on their mind. I said, not very good, actually. A bit old and I'm just down to oral sex. Yeah. Some people might want someone who's athletic and stand on their fucking head and all this shit and do all this athletic shit. Well, that's not for me. Might do. I get my diabetes sorted out a bit. But you see what I mean? Stops a lot of time wasting and whatever. I think she responded in a humorous way. Whatever. But I mean, I didn't get any further because you wouldn't video chat. That's it. Obviously. I might end with something like, well, when you get that's yeah. My camera's broke. Yeah. That's the way, Massey. They probably had the same scenario. I said, I want a video chat. Oh, I can't, my camera's broke. So then what do I say? All right, when you get your camera fixed, come back. So I'm not saying fuck off, but I am in a sense. I'm not into texting, and that's a waste of space. And for me particularly, is I'm dyslexic. So round a circle. So most people I've befriended it's through healing mandalas. And they've just shared they have an attraction for the mandala. Then I just send them a thing, would you like to be my friend? And they know it's not a sexual connection, because it ain't. It's a spiritual connection. They like the mandala I've made. And they've just shared that positive feedback. Whack. You send a friend request, that's it. Straight to the juggler. And that's it. But actually, looking at my numbers, I have just under 5,000 friends, but I only have, see, you go, I've only got 890 or something followers. And that means they are people that, whatever I do, they like to be known about it. But that's only 800. Well, there you go. And then going around the circles and say to this guy, I won't say he is, but, unfollow me. And if you're a friend, unfriend me, because it's just a click of a mouse. So you're saying I don't want this person's news or whatever being put onto my site. Get it? And you can do the same vice versa as well. And it just takes seconds. There's no need to get into these stupid, that's it, bitchy exchanges, which again I just don't entertain. Oh, politics, the old joke's so true. Oh, everyone's having a go at President Trump. I'll not say everyone, but that he's the new, and it's a lot of his ego as fuck. Get it? Oh, you can tell they've given no thought to it. They're just jumping in on the bandwagon. And a lot of what they say, as Trump would say, is just gossip. They haven't actually looked into the situation. Well, this recent hit of this Irani general, whatever, right? I don't even know his name. Yeah. Now, of course, that's caused a few, and look what he's done in Iran. It's pathetic. Thousands of people out on the street. I mean, that's the mentality of it. Yeah. Oh, I don't believe that all those people have a genuine emotional connection with this man. See, there you go. And are generally brought to cry. I mean, that's just manipulation. They're literally told, again with fear, you've got to attend this funeral service. Yeah. I might be wrong, yeah. So there's thousands upon thousands. The media's going to be there. There's that mentality. Well, I'm going to be on the TV and be whatever. And then, fucking big lorry. Now, this is probably a bit below the belt. I mean, a fucking big lorry. There probably wasn't much left to the cunt. He had a napalm, I believe, headed warhead. Probably wrong. But I said, a fire was involved. What you saw, there was a lot of fire. And, But this is the games that people play. It's going to be a big media event. It's going to generate a lot of bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's not really founded on true people. There are a lot of people. There's a fucking idiots that say, we want to go to war with America. Where? For fuck's sake. Yeah, for fuck's sake. What's the other? I'm just summarising in this. What's the other issue to do with this as well? Oh, yeah. Loads of people have misquoted, conjectured, what Trump was about. That, and then, of course, Trump can't do that for himself. Then this guy's come on and said the facts. You could say it's dirt slinging, but that's it. This man, quote, has been involved with thousands of deaths of American citizens all over the world, He's done this, he's that. So far from it, being an irresponsible act. Yeah, we use that concept. No, the cunt had to be taken out. And that's another trip that people have got to come to terms with, as I feel in the spirit. There are many people who are so lacking the light. This has got nothing to do with religious beliefs, whether you believe Walla Walla or you're an Islam, all this is crap. How much of an instrument of the light are you? And if you are an instrument of the light, you see things in the light. And here's a head fuck. You don't kill anybody. Bhagavad Gita. The worst you can ever do to a person is change their form or their vehicle. but they are eternal spirit souls, and that's Christian, Islamic, Buddhist. You get me? All the major religions all share that as an identity concept. I mean, in Krishna, it is as blatant as that. The whole Bhagavad Gita is set on a battlefield. There's a lot more to it, but it is Battle of Kurukshetra or whatever. And Arjuna goes through all this discourse, and this is with God, Krishna against symbol, whatever. Doesn't matter whether it was really God, get it rare, or it's allegorical, rare. It's the same thing. It didn't, but you know what I mean, it is. So, and the crunch line of that discourse is, because Arjuna is just saying, well, I'm not happy about going into this battle because I've got friends and relatives on the other side. And then Krishna, through the discourse, beautifully says, you must fulfill your duty. You've been trained, I think they call it Kayastra, but as a soldier. And his role is that to defend the people. And if it comes to that, a physical exchange, that's his duty. Just as they call it castes, and just other people have other things. You're a Brahma, that's your priest. Rare. But that's it. And he ends up, in layman's terms, just saying, well, you don't ever kill anybody, but you just transgress and cause them to change form. So then the final words are, you must fight, you must do your duty. And that applies to now as any other. The recent thing on London Bridge, although that wasn't made so much of, but it's the same analogy though. An armed policeman is responding to a call out, and ordinary citizens have taken on the role of trying to contain this individual, right? Some guy got one is rare. It's a whale and it has this horn, narwhal or something. Yeah, perfect, good weapon. Anything that gives you a bit of distance gives you an advantage. So it's a good weapon to pick, but we got that from whatever. There's another guy with a fire, another good weapon. Fire extinguisher. You put that into some cunt's heart, that is going to immobilise him. So you just sit, in the spirit, and fucking have the, took that. And then, whatever. So there's about 3 people, and another guy, another guy dragged him down from behind, from his sleeve, that's it. Anything goes. Literally. And you don't have time, humour, to analyse it, because that's the joke now. Police arrived, he's armed, and the guy says, quote, it's a thing for my language, the cunt's got a fucking bomb belt. I think he even says, because that's how street people talk, take the cunt out, he's got a bomb belt. Now, the policeman's got to make a split decision. Right? You see him, he pulls the guy away. I'll make the joke. You can't follow police procedure. Now, excuse me, sir. Have you got a bomb belt? Or he could look, but then he has got some trigger mechanism in his hand, and he has to make a split decision and rely on the other person that's already been tackling him. Yeah. Takes the cunt out. And rightly so, nothing's happened to that policeman, rightly so. Yeah, there's still an inquiry, that means they go over all of this, and that's okay. Oh yeah, such and such said this, and he said this, and you told PC whatever, take the cunt out, he's got a... After a minute, it doesn't matter what lang, again, it's pathetic. Oh, I'm getting that, Words are just words. And if you want to discriminate against me, this is to all of you as well, because I happen to use some words, then fuck off. Yeah. Don't watch my videos. Block me. So you never know whenever I've done a video, right? Unfriend me if I happen to, you fit that catchment. No problem. I'm going to say something. I don't feed pearls of wisdom to fucking swine. And that's how I would see you. Ah, Mr. Redford. No, I came across you because you'd passed a comment. There's a big picture of Robert Redford, blah, blah, and there's something, well, it might have been wrongly quoted, but you're quoted as saying something about President Trump. And the scripture comes through, because that's what I do. Take the plank out your own eye, hypocrite. And that's actually the words of the scripture, I believe. But then I expanded it a bit and said, look, it says it's self-explanatory. Take the brick out of your own eye, hypocrite. Meaning you can't pass a valid judgment about Mr. Trump if you're not really seeing the situation from a very high level of realization. I'll go into that. The only way you, Mr. Redford, could contest that remark is to come back with some means of convincing me that you are seeing things in a truer nature than perhaps I am, right? And say, well, do it. I'm not a fucking hypocrite, you cunt, right? I can, take it as well as dish it out, and we probably could end up becoming good buddies, I might add, because, time's too short for bullshit. Bullshit would be, that's Mr. Redford, fucking film star. And I assure you or me that you don't like people that approach you like that. I know I wouldn't. I like people to be real with me. Honest then. The same difference. And if I don't like what you've just said, I would quote that scripture at you. Then you could say, I'm not a fucking hypocrite. You might not talk like that, right? But we could become good buddies. We've cleared the air, and that's it. I mean, the other response is, fucking take that cunt to court. Isn't that ridiculous? Well, yeah. And it's bloody magic. Well, you can't let him speak to you. Well, no, hold on. No, I'm saying hold on. That's bollocks. I'm quoting scripture, Get it? And the only way through or around that, it just wouldn't go to court. I'm like, stupid cunt. That's mean to me, right? You just quoted scripture at him. So the only way I profess is, oh my God, so you're doing it, is that Mr. Redford could gather together lots of people. He may have come under various spiritual teachings and things. He's not a narrow-minded fucking airhead come, film star. He's got a bit of depth to him and could ask for an apology then. Well, I'm saying, of course I'd apologise. Yeah. Of course I'd apologise, yeah. I'd say sorry. Said that, Mr. Redford, but it moved in the spirit, and I now think you are not, after you've been the evidence, people say all this, that, and the other, and he's done this, that, and the other, and how dare you speak to Mr. Redford like that? No, and I would apologise. It's no problem. I feel I've got to do this. I need society's help. Apart from my lottery winnings, which could all end up a load of bollocks, right? I believe God has provided me with a means for transform, which is what I need. And that is the governmental scheme called PIPS. But my experience of the PIPS is that it does need looking at. And that a judgment that was made for me that I'm not entitled to mobility allowance, which has happened to many other people, but is out of order. And so I'm requesting the help of an MP called Douglas Ross, who's been recommended to me. Apparently he's very hot, quote, on disability issues. And this is what this is. This isn't a political issue. Although you could get into an argument, but this is about the way some disabled people have been treated and are being treated. So it's quite a serious thing. And I've asked Mr. Douglas Ross that my case is re-looked at. I've also asked, which could seem a bit of an ego chip, well, I'd like the names of the people that sat on the panel that made this decision. And if it be appropriate, I can then take private action against them. If I feel that the PIPS body hasn't responded in an appropriate manner, have tried to poo-hoo it and all the rest of it, then my next move is to actually take a private action against the doctor and push to have them struck off. And I think I'll get quite a bit of support, you get me? And the other people, I don't even know what they are, but there's two other people that sit on the panel, generally of some stature, and in my opinion, they are idiot cunts. Because it's not such a slight thing. You know, my qualifications to, I feel, to qualify for mobility allowance, I've got a major blood clot in my leg that goes back 2 years where I have been hospitalised. And so there's all this hospitalisation report, how serious is this condition? I can share that it's so bad at times that someone just needs to knock me and I'm in pain. Get it? The other issue is I do happen to fall down, and of course we've had this icy pain, I can't get up again. The leg just goes completely dead. So it's like I've got a constant pins and needles in my leg, which is a sign your blood's not flowing well. I'm on drugs, blood thinners, right? But at the end of the day, I'm thirsty. I ain't got a drink, right? So look, no, it's very unusual. Room service is getting mad round here. Of course, I'm doing. It's a bit, no, well, it's a bit, you can't go out the kitchen. Something you need water. Good God, that is. Yeah, not too nice glasses, but both empty. Pyramid on now. Well, just take a few minutes because I am very part of diabetes, and I'm also going for a detox. Hey, yeah, that'll do. I've got to clean it last year. And I am very cluttered. That's another thing, all to do with this lottery winnings that hasn't materialised. Well, we've gone into that now. Over a year ago, and it is over a year ago, Facebook announced to me that I'd won a lottery. Fuck, yeah. Oh, come on, Graham, right. I'm not tired, but it's only water. Yeah, it is. I've got a bloody computer. You get me? There is was only water, Graham, there. But when it's near a computer, well, you see, now I'm not in a rush because more mistakes are made. Drink a bit. Yeah, that's okay. Whoa, that water's got a bit of welly in it. It's been under a pyramid and in my jug. It actually has a pyramid on top of the jug. So it's quite a elaborate setup I got here, rare. But I used to, so it's a big 2.5 litre jug, and it'd be topped up all the time. That'd do. Shut up. Right, what are we doing for thing? Yeah, we are sort of round-up time. An hour's a reasonable. Hi, John. John Shoby, you pop in a lot. I've already shared, but I won't say that. I just told someone to fuck off, John. No, in response to their comment to me. And the gist of it was, yeah, he spoke down to me like I was a child, as I see it. Can you cut down the swearing, please? Well, no. To me, the immediate response is, if you don't like this, fuck off. It's a power trip. Can you cut down the swearing, please? Well, no. Your response is, if you see someone, come across someone swearing, you fuck off. And if you are offended, she's got no authority over me. That's how it's coming across, isn't it? Can you just cut down the swearing, please? You know, this is my Facebook. What is it? Fuck, it's everybody's, see what I mean? It's everybody's Facebook. You don't like something, you can excommunicate me. If we happen to be friends, you can stop the friendship and you can block it or them, again, just by a click of a mouse. You don't wish to be kept up to date. Well, with me, Graham Clark. And that's it. That's it. The emphasis is on them, not to make some snide. See, I'm just snide remark. Get it? See, I suss them out. Oh, just block me, you cunt. You know, just, you know, you need to do that. You don't need to make a snide remark. See, oh, it just comes over, doesn't it? Can you cut the swearing down, please? It's just saying, I've got authority here and you're in my space. No, we're all in each other's space here, mate. Because I tell you, if I see something I don't like, I move away. And if I find it offensive, I'll block it. Yeah, that's it, you block it so you never have to see it again. And if you see something really offensive, you report it. So I'm on, which I wasn't. I'm on here calling such, see, that's what I was doing, the exact opposite. I was defending President Trump. Get it? And there's a lot of filth going on that aspect. That he is being subjected to a lot of abuse and that, and I, like knight in armour or whatever trip, you know, put my 2 penny worth in and put them in their place. And the recent person I did was a Robert Redford actor. Again, he might not have done it. Get it? Someone quotes him, uses his photograph, and actually Robert Redford, fuck all about that. You know, I might have had a bit of an exchange with someone, but it wasn't actually mine, and I didn't want that quoted, mind you. I'm hypothesising now. But all I did was quote scripture. I'm a lay Baptist priest. And I bring the cutting word. And sometimes that is substantiated by scripture. And the scripture was, take the plank, so I'm not being abusive, see, that's scripture. Take the plank out of your own eye, hypocrite. So that's what's cutting word. That's it. What is a hypocrite? Well, someone says something doesn't right. Hypocrite. And but this wasn't that. Oh no, this guy was probably picking up on something else. Yeah, I don't think I swore. Oh, I did. I might have told her. See, it's just second language to me. Right, another thing. My church, well, it's the church I belong to, if they've executed. We dealt with street people. That was our ministry. We went out onto the streets of London with a big double-decker bus, and we had a faction of the church called the Jesus Army. So we were like a young man's Salvation Army. We wore army uniform, we had Jesus Army, and all, right? And the police know who we were, and they understood that as what we did. We ministered to down and outs. And we also gave practical support to down and outs. On the bus, it's fitted out a nice kitchen. hot teas and things all through the night, buns, rolls, not, cooked meals, but buns, for people hungry could come in, eat and have some food and warmth, got night, fellowship, whatever. And so I'm a streetwise minister who deal with some pretty rough characters. Let me see, I'm being sarky. Who's it? Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. One of his names is salt of the earth. Yeah. So actually that's how Jesus was. Salt of the earth. He was criticised for associating with prostitutes, money lenders, get it? That was his ministry. And the same with the Jesus Fellowship Church. Oh yeah, we did get ripped off. We bring people back on the bus, offer them a home, share a home with them. And a lot of cars got ripped off. We got them back. But, someone just thought, no, this isn't for me. Had a free night and some food and that, and just decided, I swear, I'm fucking getting out of here, and ripped one of our cars off. Luckily, they would just dump it. They weren't I don't know. But generally, they just dumped, and we got the cars back. Oh, I think a couple of times, because again, word gets around. Oh, they're a fucking easy number. Goes, yeah, just London, they pick you up and then fuck off and rip the car off, and it's all organised and sold for scrap or whatever. Okay, but that would soon have been cut down, because to get the keys to a car, there'd be certain protocol. Get it? We weren't stupid. The keys weren't sort of hung up where someone could easily steal them, as an example. But yes, they could have got hold of keys under certain circumstances, and cars were taken. We didn't have a lot of property though, there you go. Didn't have TVs, didn't have luxury items. So that in a lot of ways deterred a lot of professional thieves, They had their eyes open. Because that was rumours again. Oh no, they're a bunch of middle class twits who go out and preach the Bible on people. Well, no, very working class. We had big houses because they were good value. Cornhill Manor was a manor and beautiful place and grounds and things. But when you went inside, it was minimally furnished, again with no TVs, no thing there. And, that was the key it was. But anyway, I digress. How are we doing? So that's my background. And I do move in what's called the cutting word. And swearing does eventuate. But I'm nothing compared to some of these other comedians I've seen. And it is just profanity. And people are very popular. Some guy... wears gumboots on stage and shorts. His whole persona is just fuck cunt, yeah, fuck yeah, fuck cunt. I mean, that's it. With a bit of, and people laugh because, that's it. They laugh because they think it's funny. Someone being an idiot, because that's all he is, really. He's exactly how being an idiot. There's no depth to it. Whereas mine's a bit, it's different. I'm having a go at certain things, and I'm putting certain false authorities in their place. What I said to Mr. Redford, but it's scriptural. So it got a bit nasty. No, but it's cutting its retaliation back. I can give out as much as I receive and more. So beware. Yeah. In my mind, I was imagining that Mr. Redford had responded in a way. Got to do that, so I'm moving in the spirit, right? Oh, I see, Mr. Edward, do you tithe? It's sort of like a statement pause. We didn't speak about, but yeah, I see. So I've assessed in my mind that he doesn't tithe. I mean, why is that something you can go about? Well, actually, the scripture says I'm meant to give 10% of our wealth to charity. Really charity, I'm not telling you what. Do you do that? So I'm sort of reiterating that. And then I respond as if he said no, and I said, well, fuck off then. So I said, that's a minimum requirement for you to consider yourself a Christian. Then I'm I see you don't give a fuck about Christianity, and you think it's all a lot of bollocks, and you don't feel that having to give 10% tithing is relevant in today's age. Then I would say again, well, obviously me and you have got nothing much in common. Fuck off. Meaning I don't want to waste my breath on you. Fine, that's your stance. And the cutting word is you're not a Christian. So if you think you are, you better think again, because that's the minimum requirement. Oh, this ties in with Black Unicorn Charity. Oh, yeah, it'd be a brilliant means for people to be able to fulfill that. Whether it's 10% in time or 10% in earnings, same difference, goes to charity. You can choose a charity. And that's what Black Unicorn's all about. It's a promotional agency for all the performing arts, and it's for all charities. It will be a charity itself, right? And it will provide concerts, appearances, whatever, for all charities. I envisage it being run by women, not men, and that I'm just the founder, and it just needs to start somewhere, wherever's appropriate. It could be anywhere. Again, many different ways. 6 or 7 women get together and amongst themselves decide, well, look, I'll be the treasurer, I'll be certain roles, and then we contact Mr. Clark and say we'd like to set up a branch of this here. Can we do it? I mean, I'm sure I think well, I do because I'm the founder, and it would have to be registered. It hasn't been actually registered yet, which is a thing for me because it is copyrighted. Why? Because it has actually already been to the Charity Commission. Right, there's the leaflet. And if I look on my leaflet, copyright 2010. So this outline, the name, because it's a brilliant name, Black Unicorn, and that is copyright. Just a little bit of warning. Someone thinks they can rip it off or think again. And not you fucking naive fucking Christian. That's how most people see Christians, naive fucking idiots that let people shit all over them. Well, this cunt isn't that. Or can call himself a cunt. Because again, canunt actually means on the street, idiot. Oh, you canunt. And deliberately you put the N in, see? So it's not a vicious you, yes, it's canunt. We can use canunt as well in the same breath, but that's what we're using it as, idiot. Canunts, canunts. Oh, that football team, bunch of canunts. Street language. No one gets into fisticuffs, or generally don't, because someone's just called them a canunt. Oh, but there are other words. Admittedly, you go in and publicly humiliate someone and call them a sexual pervert. Now, that's a different line. And you, if you should gain yourself respect, who are you calling a fucking pervert, you fucking cunt? Get it? And then there is some kind of exchange. And if the guy, if he's got genuine reasons to call you a pervert and he's not just lost his rag a bit and just wants to be offensive, there's degrees. Someone could come in and just call you that. They're not really meaning it, but they're angry at you and they just want to, you would turn the other cheek. That's what I was talking about. to that. And that would be the proper people would respect you for that. You know, you just look away and meaning that, you know, you're off the wall. Because that's it, you're not actually reacting to it. So yeah, that is the appropriate response. And maybe later, if he's a bit drunk and that, he'd apologise hypothetically, but that's cool. But if someone comes into you and really is being viciously maligning, then yeah, you would stand up to them, and yeah, you could probably stick the nut on the cunt. Yeah, physical violence, yeah. No one would bat an eyelid. Well, he deserves that. You know, he's being out of order, you know. And even his own mates, that's it, it's the honour. No, he's gone over the top. He's on his own, you know. You want to call him that, you know, it's out of order. And maybe if he could submit evidence, you know, maybe all fucking nights. Well, you would. Right. And just, oh no, that's good. So it's been under a pyramid. I've got a lid on, so it's perfectly safe. That's good water. Now I'm just putting up a couple of things. No, I've done that. I could finish up with the latest update on Facebook. To me, it has come, I've said this so much, but it has now. Why? In a very short matter of days, and I'd say that, I will be seeing a Douglas Ross MP. And if it doesn't eventuate, I've done the work. You can get me, I'll put the video, putting my case together, quoting me national insurance number, address and that, and just talking just about this PIPS claim for disability mobility, right? So that's what it's about. And that can just be forwarded to another MP. I've put out a bit of a feeler, put a bit of a shout on this, but not really good. But there are local people I know that should be able to recommend me a good MP that's hot on disability issues. And so that's going. But why I'm sharing that is that all this lottery winning thing can be included there. Well, an MP's the perfect sort of person to suss out what's what. You know, you can't fob off an MP if he happens to contact them and say, yes, I'm Mr. Clark's lottery winnings. Can you give us some kind of evidence that this is true? You know, because apparently he said you not allowed him to video chat with, you know, any of your staff members, blah, blah, blah. And he's still open-minded. Even though he's not convinced one way or the other. Now imagine it. If when he does, or he's sexually contacted Facebook, and it is a complete scam, meaning, we know nothing about it. You know, they could send contact Mark Zuckerberg, you know, we've got this MP on the road, a Graham Clark and a lottery winnings. What shall I say to them? And he would then, if that is the scenario, I don't know nothing about that. Well, yeah, but okay. So I get back, and then I go back to the MP and say, well, they should be insured against this. So I've shared that with them. You know, insured against spam people, impersonating them, and more importantly, ripping people off money by making out they have won a lottery and making out they are actually Mark Zuckerberg and Kate Tim and all the rest of it. So if they're insured, I would instantly get all my money back. It's about £4,000. Possibly some compensation, but that could be decided by a public body, which they claim they already have, called the admin group. But the insurance company would back that up again, see? That's what you're getting insured against people misrepresenting your company, fraudulently getting money from people under misrepresentation, right? And of course, that also means all their internet and stuff is tight and dried up, so it can't be easily hacked. You know, they found that they've got a bit of a problem. Because when I suggested this, they just deny it. Well, they wouldn't. Well, I don't know. You know, you sure you haven't been hacked? A lot of little things come through. They speak as if they haven't got a very good grasp of English. Classic. Hello, Mr. Graham, which is, you know, not how we use Mr. Graham. That's it. Mr. What do you call him now? Yeah, Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark has asked me to contact you. Yeah, because I've just had an issue with Kate Tim. And Kate Tim, he might not be here, but the person impersonating Kate Tim, I've lost thousands of pounds. Recent example, £1,150 was paid via Kate Tim's instruction, and then later I'm sent a receipt and said, oh, sorry, the receipts were only valid for a month, and I'm being asked to pay £1,150 again. You see what I mean? Either scenarios, I think I'd have a very sympathetic judgment made on my case. Right? Because they can say, well, we know nothing about this, fine. Then they could say, well, why haven't you got insurance? And then there are issues actually on that can be contested. I have posted my winning certificate many times on Facebook. And they've got to convince the jury, well, I really can. Oh, we never got to hear about this, you know, and yet thousands of people have seen this certificate. Oh, yeah. And I should be due on that, just going on that, some compensation. And also they should be made to take out an insurance policy, because it goes further than just a few people that might be scammed for fraudulent lottery winnings. Facebook now sells a lot of things. And I myself have experienced being ripped off. I ordered an electric wheelchair and it never arrived. I've got the receipt. We see if they're insured like other good companies are. You know, other online retailers, right? Amazon, eBay, you get your money back very swiftly and quickly because they're insured and covered. And it'd be their hassle to get the money back from the fraudulent salesperson or excommunicate them. They would lose their place and won't be able to sell their goods. And also their information will be passed around. Even though they can change their email, they don't have to initially, when they registered, give a definite email, getting things built up, and then they can be pressurised to reveal who the hell this is. The issue I had with Amazon gift cards, I've lost thousands of pounds through that. So I'd send £500 worth of cards, got the numbers, they're all in my black book, right? And then Facebook would come back, well, sorry, these numbers don't compute, implying that I sent them faulty cards, which I hadn't. So I looked back, no, those are the correct numbers. I send them photographs of the numbers as well. All this bullshit. See, I'm psyching myself out, you know. These are just professional scam artists, you cunt. They've learned all the little things and to go through. You're someone that couldn't use Western Union because of a previous scam incident, but I actually reported them and pushed them to do something about it. Because with Western Union, you get 2 names and addresses of people that you're going to send the money to. They're like approved, so a company can set these agents up. They're sort of like agents. But then when I asked them, well, can you get the police to arrest these people? So can't you see Western Union, in taking that response, is actually condoning this? Think it through. So there are 2 names of people in America, which I've got, which I can prove I sent the money to at my end. I have to fill in that information on the form. And then I'm saying to him, well, I haven't got my goods. Can you, instigate the police to go and pay these people a visit? Because again, if they're professionals and they're doing this, I won't be the only person. And they need locking up. Don't do it. But then I'm penalised. That's what happened. I'm blacklisted. And it started with Western Union itself. And here's a real life case. I will go. Went to Western Union. We just have a little shop here in Elgin. It's not just them, it's a jeweller's shop, and they have a little booth in it. You get me? And I said, I want to send this money. You fill the form in, put the person's address and everything, and you pay the money over the counter, which is a few £100. Then the woman comes back, because it's just the way it is, just to go round the corner to do all this. And I'm very sorry, your transaction's been refused. Fair enough. Can I have my money back then, please? So she goes back again and goes, oh, I'm sorry, but can you come back in 48 hours' time? Yeah, I've just given her the money. Unless she's put it in some time lock, you get me? Probably, no, you know what I mean? It's just them, excuse me, coming the cunt. Imagine it, I've got to wait 48 hours. So yes, I do blow up in their shop. Didn't get evicted or nothing because I think other people could see it because in my share. What do you mean I'm going to wait 48 fucking hours? Can I have my fucking money back, please? Now, people weren't going to enter into it, but they could see. Well, yeah, I'd be fucking angry. They've just taken his money and now they're telling him he's got to come back in 2 days' time. So I did leave very angry. Of course, what could I do? Oh, they got me barred from the shopping centre. Next time I have 2 security guards coming down me. Can you leave, sir? And they lied to me. They didn't have any authority at all. It's a public owned shopping complex, but public, I said it wrong. There's a private company that runs it, but it is public money that built it. For instance, they've got toilets in there, public toilets. It's a shopping complex and it's right by the bus station. So that's it. People can come in and there's seats they can sit on. So it's like a facility. And yet I was being told I'd have to leave. Again, well, we all know, commercials, see, they had complained. Oh, he's just coming to our shop. Yeah, just coming to our shop. Or when he got angry because we fucked him around and have kept his money. Of course, I didn't say that bit, but that was the truth. And what should a security guard do? Again, offer me respect. Miss, I had a complaint from such and such, that you're a bit abusive to them or swore. Then I'd tell them, yeah, I fucking well did swear, mate. The cunts have just taken my money, 300 quid, and have told me I've got to come back in 2 days. 3 sides to every story. But again, well, we know that big business. Well, if I'd have been a security guard, I'd have told big business to fuck off. Yeah. Excuse me, this customer's come to use your, and I fucking say fucking service, and you're holding his money. And told him he's got to come back in 48 times. Why is that, please? Oh, you be a little fucking policeman, but put the boot on the other foot. meaning I will report you to my boss. You're not acting in an appropriate manner. Well, have you fucking slung out? Oh, yeah. I mean, no, I am going, oh, yeah, God, don't be silly. You know, no one gives a fuck about a disabled old pensioner like you. And this is a business. Yeah, that's how it is. Oh, bye-bye, stand up, stand up. Don't give up, stand up for your rights. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I was wrong. And as far as I'm concerned, of course I can close the shop down, but they'd have said, well, I'm not going to bar this man from here. Could sort of say, well, are you prepared to apologise? Well, and I said, no, they're a fucking bunch of cunts. So there's a mutual disrespect for each other. I'm sorry, Clark thinks you're a bunch of cunts. He wouldn't say, that'd be you, maybe. And I think you're a bunch of cunts, but he wasn't his job. Yeah, right. But, yeah, but it's not happening. And this goes right round the circle to my PIPS. I'm a disabled pensioner and I'm being fucked over by the PIPS scheme. I am perfectly entitled to mobility allowance. I've got a blood clot in my leg that goes back 2 years and has been diagnosed and got, medical evidence. And I've got a heart condition, which does affect my mobility. I can't walk up any steep hill or anything. My heart starts to palpitate. And I feel I'm most definitely entitled to mobility. I feel it should be backdated. And I don't give a fuck about these little rules of me. Oh, you've got to appeal in a month. Well, then I turn round to Mr. Douglas Osh and say, well, that's a load of bollocks. They want to come to cunt with me, then I escalate it. We go on a public, get the media on board. And they don't want the media sniffing around their arse. Why? There'll be loads of other people that should be drawn out of the fucking woodwork. Well, yeah, those cunts fucked me over. See, once they know there's a precedence, and then they would get onto the media. Oh, yeah, I know about these cunts. They did the same to me. But I didn't have the competence to contest it or whatever, and I've just accepted it. Then, as I say, the shit will hit the fucking fan. And I will say, and people will even give me the money to, vested interests. I want to take a civil action against the fucking idiot cunt doctor. That's all the hell I want. An idiot cunts that sat on the panel. Yeah, be as abusive as I want. Well, I think they're a bunch of idiot cunts and they need striking off if they're a doctor, right? She or he isn't fit to fucking serve and whatever. Or the media will go for that. I don't give a fuck about disabled people so much. But if a doctor's going to be struck off, and if other people come out the woodwork, it then becomes like a fucking witch hunt. Oh, yeah, they fucked me over because if they think they're going to get some money out of it, yeah, they refuse me benefit, and I'm just as ill as Mr. Clark, probably worse. Then we do escalate it to not just one person's case, a fucking public inquiry. Of course, if it gets to that level, then people, they've got nothing to lose, have they? Just come forward, bring forth the national insurance number, the case, whatever, and what they did get, and then they weren't awarded mobility, then it can get really Mickey Mouse. That is a bit, well, who the fuck has been awarded this? Because from my own observations, the only people that have successfully been awarded this mobility, in a majority, are married couples. So there are single people are being discriminated against. So if you're a nice little married couple, and again, it's only one of them that has to fulfill the condition, but the council in its way of thinking, well, isn't this the fucking pit, right? Oh, we'll award it to them because two people are going to benefit and whatever. Well, that's wrong. everybody's mobility allowance should be assessed individually, and it's whether they are immobilised by their medical condition that they have. I think we got it out. Oh, yeah. So on that note, I shall clear off. So this really is just a follow-up to that. I can bung that on you, no. I have submitted this to, I believe he is a Tory, but it doesn't matter. But bear with me. Oh, dear. A certain, just making a bit, avoiding it, a certain Douglas Ross. There you go. I believe a Conservative. Of course, I've never met him. He was just recommended to me. But if someone knows someone else, so I'm in the Murray area, so there will be that. It could be anything. You could be a charity that's taken up disability action. Yeah, if you're in any way take the role of supporting someone who is disabled in getting benefits that they are due them, you can be a charity, disability rights, whatever, UK or whatever, and would like to possibly assist me in my case, then my email address is Gamper, I'll spell that, GHAMPA, that's Gamper, 77 @gmail.com. I've got a telephone number, 0134384284257. Please get in touch, even if you just send us a little email to the effect, well, this MP is very good for disability actions and things, or this organisation's good, and you give me their contact information. So I don't think there's anything me having more than one person taking this up, because these can take time as well. MP's going to be busy, got other things. I'll get a nice little email soon. So I've got videos that are made, more better than this. They go through all my details, national insurance number and whatever. And I can soon get a video to you. So I look forward to hearing something by him. It is time for me to hit this, an hour and 20 minutes. So thank you again, John Choby, for turning up. Bye for now.